Hey, what's up, guys? Your boy, your Slick 18 here, showing you how to take off this gas block off of this Smith Wesson M&P Sport 2 optics ready gas block. You got to take off this this pin here. It's a pain in the ass to take off. It's tapered, so you got to punch it out from the right side. If you look at the pin, and the right side is the side with the ejection port on it. So punch it out from this side. This is the ejection port. So you're gonna punch down this way. And the way you can tell is when you look at it, I can't grab it because I got gloves on. You'll see one side of the pin is thinner in diameter than the other side, and the thinner side is gonna be this side. Here's kind of what it looks like on the barrel. That's where it goes through the barrel. So the best way to do it is you get I got one of these vise or one of these blocks, and this thing is installed. This thing is on here like this, and then the gas tube goes through it. So just make sure that it sits like this, kind of here. Well, from this side, from this end here. Make sure it's sitting there like that. This thing is here like this, kind of like that. And then what I did is I took some tape. This kind of tape. So I took this tape and I kind of taped this over here on this side so it wouldn't move. And what I actually did is I put it on the floor and I put my foot right here, and the gas block is sitting there like this. This is the gas block, the way it's sitting. So I put my foot right here. Don't worry, you're not gonna hurt yourself. And if you hurt yourself, well, you've been warned. But I put my foot right here. I even use flip-flops. So I put my foot right here, and then I got a couple of these roll punch pins. I got these right here. So I got these sets. The Wild tool set is the one that worked. Got them on Amazon. And I got these too. These are pretty good too. The gear wrench. So I got these, and this is what they look like. They're kind of a mess here. But these are some heavy duty punch pins. So I used one of these big ones. I think I used this one. I think I used this one or this one. I don't know what size this is. I don't know what size this is, but this is a big ass one. So this will fit perfectly on the pin, and then you just punch it out. I used the big hammer. I used the 4-pound hammer. So I use this hammer right here, and you got your foot on it, and then you just punch the fuck out of it. Just mash on there. Just don't hurt yourself. You give it a couple of good whacks. I even used a heat gun, and I used the fucking torch earlier to kind of heat it up, but they didn't do anything. But you can heat it up for a few minutes if you want. But I literally put it right here, put my foot on it, and just smashed it out. So it gave it a couple of good hits, and then it came through. And then once it became flush, fuck, I can't grab this fucking thing. Once it became flush in there, then I used the small pin. I used the thinner one of those other thin ones. Gave it a couple good hits on that, and then finally I used a very, very small one, and kind of came out. So that's the way to do it. And then in the end, this thing is then they're kind of tight too. So in order to get this thing out, just fucking hammer it down. Like I put my barrel like this, facing this way, and I just kind of hammered down on it until it came out. So you'll fuck this thing up. Obviously you don't need this thing anymore. So you'll fuck this thing up, and then you'll see I fucked up the gas block a little bit because I was hammering it down. But I put some WD-40 in here, and just hammered down a few times, and it'll come loose. So that's the way to do it. Again, if you want, you can heat this up ahead of time with a torch or a heat gun. I don't think you have to, but then, like I said, the main thing is you put this thing in here like this, and then you hit from the right side, and you put your foot down. You get one of those big, like those roll punch pins are the main things. You put one of those big ones on top of it, smash on it pretty good with a big hammer. You'll see the thing will go flush. And once it goes flush, use a smaller size of punch, and just push it all the way through. Be careful not to get your punch stuck in there. If you do, you gotta kind of punch from the other side to get it out. But you'll know what size to use. Once you get it flush and you use a smaller size, it'll come through. So a lot of force, but not that much like these other videos say. You can be somewhat, what's the word I'm looking for? Docile, if that's a word, with it. You don't have to kind of smash it and hurt yourself. But again, get a good base on this thing and just smash it out. And if you follow my technique, I'm pretty sure you'll get it off in no time. Thanks, bye.